Very good morning, students. Hope everyone is doing well. And please take all the necessary precautions and unnecessarily not coming outside and having all the hygienic methods. And as a whole, keep yourself safe. And coming to a teaching learning part. In the previous videos, we have already come across Unit 1 Family, Reading A, The Tattered Blanket, where we have come across what is an expectant relationship and the bond and the responsibility between parent and children. And Reading B, the poem My Mother exemplifies the importance that is associated with mother. And of course, all of us love mother. The foremost person whom we love in the universe is obviously mother. Somehow father stands next, but mother is always first. So this is regarding the attachment the unit focuses. Now we are at Reading C, Letter to a Friend. And it also insists the kind of relationship and bond to be maintained through different means. The word letter suggests here, most cases, nowadays generation, they know letter in the sense something that is written to be in the examinations. But actually, when the social media is not that much well advanced or not yet existed, in those times, the times of your parents when they were young, grandparents, we used to write letters to near and dear. About such a letter, it is. This is only a specimen for us how to write a letter. Once this reading is done, we discuss in detail how a letter is to be written. And in advance, we need to know letters are classified into two categories. A letter of this kind comes under informal letter, also called personal letter, to whom we write relatives, friends, family members, like this, an intimate friend of us. And the other variety is called official letter. This official letter is also called formal letter, and it has some specific pro forma, some standard of language to be used, and usually we get in examinations to write a letter to an editor, a police complaint, a complaint to some local body administrator like commissioner and all this. So in this video lesson, we go through this a specimen letter which is provided for us for Reading C, and discuss in detail how to script a personal letter. And following this video, you will be sent a worksheet expecting to write your own imaginary personal letter. So please focus. If ever you have the soft copy of the textbook, please look into it while I am reading. The letter started with, from the right side top, Hyderabad, there is a full stop, punctuation, 12th 11 2012. Of course, it was the text published but any letter can be written mentioning that concerned date. If we are writing today, we can put today's date, 1st July 2020. So this Hyderabad and date, Hyderabad, whatever the locality where you reside, that can be mentioned there. So it is the name of a town or a city or village. All this comes under station and followed by that date. If you observe, both Hyderabad and date started at a place in a vertical manner, at a place. So there is some beauty in it. Both lines, both words and the digits of date are started at one particular point, aligned to one linear way. So it brings beauty to the letter. Now come to the next. Dear Suresh, the writer of this letter is Mr. Ramesh. Ramesh, who is residing in Hyderabad, and he was from some rural village, and now he is residing in Hyderabad, and throughout this letter he expected to recollect and share his childhood memories with the childhood friend Suresh. So he wanted to write to the person Suresh. So Suresh is the receiver of this letter. We need to understand. So how he addressed Suresh? Dear Suresh. This is called salutation. He used the word dear. So it expresses the intimacy of the writer to the receiver. Now, coming to the first part. I continue till the end. Later we discuss about it. This is Ramesh. I apologize for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad last week. Unfortunately, I had a meeting in my office. I remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in Manikonda village. Every day, we played together in our garden. Our family was very big. There were 12 members in our family. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Our grandma used to give us fruit and biscuits. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales about the princess, warriors and the village boys. Now I am working at Microsoft, a software company in Hyderabad, as a computer programmer. I am married and we have a child. My work works at Dell Hyderabad as a system analyst. You know, the city life is quite busy. We start in the morning, leave our child at the baby care center and come back in the evening with faded faces. We hardly find time to sit together. How disgusting. We work with computers, think like computers and live like computers. We have forgotten our family. I remember how we played gilli danda, hide and seek and kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. A flat is our world, just like a bell for a friar. How happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same room, did all the work together and took part in the events. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. I remember we went on a picnic to Coil Saga. There we went boating. Our tour to Srisailam was memorable. Still I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touched the sky. I remember the roaring of the Krishna river at the dam. There is nothing here. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone. I remember the happy moments when our uncle visited us. He brought toys and fruits for us. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. How we enjoyed Deepavali. Still, I hear the sound of crackers. I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Where are those days? My child doesn't know his uncle around. For him, uncle and neighbor are the same. Sometimes I think of our childhood days. I think of grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters. We miss them. We miss the joy of the family. We miss their company. We are missing many things in this busy life. Turning this. Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone. Those fairy tales, those fruit, those words of love and affection. We have lost our real life in this unreal world. And how I am happy that I have found time to write to you. Please come to me. Let's remember our childhood days of joy. This is the total letter he has written. Now at the end, on the right side bottom, your loving friend. He has mentioned it. And the phrase ended with comma. And he mentioned his name, Ramesh, full stop. So this is the total letter that is mentioned for us. When we examine this total length of letter, here, as we discussed earlier, Hyderabad and date. For any of the letter, station and date is considered to be the heading. Heading. This is the first and foremost part of a letter. And next he addressed his friend, Dear Suresh. Any kind of addressing, dear friend, dear Suresh, loving friend, by any of the means, you can use any of the phrase to address and intimate, as it is a personal letter, and intimate addressing. That automatically can be considered salutation. And the remaining n number of paragraphs, here it is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 paragraphs. When we observe the first paragraph, he wanted to recollect himself as well as to remind his friend how his childhood days were. So this is the way he wanted to make his friend read this letter very much interesting. That's what, whatever we write at the beginning of the body of the letter, that should lead to the further reading. This is very important. When we speak, when we write, our initial words, initial writing is supposed to be provoking interest for the reader or listener. By that they continue. That is the prime requirement of any of the speech or oratory or a writing. Even though it is a paragraph, first few lines should be introduction. So, any piece of writing, any piece of speech should have this quality. We need not mention labeling that introduction. No, it's not needed. There was a great person in Telangana whom I am associated with, Telugu poet, Dr. C. Narayan. He suggested me personally, Mr. Ramarao, if you are doing a particular thing, feeling that in mind, you need not label it. The listener or the reader is supposed to understand your mind. That should be the quality of your outcome. In a very simple and jovial manner, he said to me, if you are drawing a picture of a dog on the board, if it is resembling really a dog, you need not write a label there, dog. If it is not looking like a dog, something like donkey or something, if you are doubt about it, then write it is a dog. So, introduction need not be labeled. For a qualitative introduction, you need not be label it. So, this is the way we have to think creatively and imagine how, what that can create interest for my friend relative or family member. If we think of just 2 lines, what can be an interesting thing for them? Automatically, on the other ends, the reader gets associated. So, this is the success of your writing a letter. So, he mentioned it in this, and paragraph by paragraph he mentioned what is the realistic situation with him right now and how it was in the past comparatively he went on, and finally he expected his friend coming back to him to visit. So that is going to be a conclusion, and the friend who reads, Mr. Suresh, after reading this last line definitely feels, oh, I should meet my friend and he is inviting me. So when the concluding words linger in the minds of readers, that is a successful conclusion. The better example we go through in the form of exemplifying in the form of a movie. All of us aware that there was a wonderful movie created, Bahubali 1, I think Bahubali beginning. The climax of the movie is the most trusted person, Mr. Kattappa, kills Bahubali. And why it is not said in the first part. And so, across the globe, the curiosity arose, and even the Prime Minister Modi once referred this. We are eagerly waiting that why Kattappa had done this. So this is the curiosity created by that movie director. That should be the very quality of any of the writing, any of the speech. So how the interesting is supposed to be making readers, viewers, listeners to move further, and the conclusion is also have its role in making somebody to think of even they left it, even watching or listening or reading anything. So this body of the letter has 3 different elements, can be said sub-elements. The total body of the letter, it has some introductory paragraph, at the end concluding paragraph, and in between what he wanted to express, description. So we need to consider these 3 elements. And at the bottom, he finished the letter saying some concluding phrases, your loving friend. So it's going to be a subscription, the final end of the letter. And he mentioned his name. So throughout the letter, if we do observe, punctuation played its very important role, and different elements are properly observed, and paragraphs, the beginning of each paragraph is started with a specific space given in the first line. So all these precautions we are supposed to take while we are writing a letter. So in continuation of this, there is one more element as a part of a letter in general that is being neglected nowadays. One more, that is, imagine I give you some description of that. In general, we write letters on paper, a paper like this, white paper, folding it into margin, and the rest of the area we follow all the headings, salutation, body of the letter, and subscription and everything. Once this is done, in general, we expect it can be folded and put in an envelope. You know envelope, cover. It's a cover. So we put in that cover, which is called envelope, and over that, over the envelope, on the white space, we mention, coming to this point, this Ramesh friend. Ramesh is the writer. Imagine I am the writer. I am writing to you. I write your address here. So this is on the top of the envelope. So that it is called superscription. In general, it is also a part of letter writing. That will be written as in the examination, so we cannot get covers or envelopes and everything. So we will make it a part in the examination. After you conclude the letter with the subscription, on the left side bottom at this corner, we mention it with enough beauty. Okay? Here, the recipient's name, father's name, and his locality and station in the sense either village or town or a city, all that is to be mentioned in 3 to 4 lines. All the address lines ending with the comma and the last line ending with a full stop. So these are the different parts of writing a letter. Now let us demonstrate how to write a letter for us. So I make use of this green board as my paper to write a letter, and you please try to make it a specimen letter or looking on the board. First watch it and later you have your own practice, and as a follow-up you will be provided a worksheet, and I have given some hints also for you not to have all the trouble. So you can make use of hints or you can create your own letter, not a problem. So overall the letter is supposed to be in this particular proforma. So the proforma is important. Why? Because as you are in 8th class, starting from 8th class, the letter can be given for 10 marks in the examination. Out of the 10 marks, nearly 6 marks that is allocated for content related, and other 4 to 5 marks particularly for punctuation, the format and layout and beauty of writing. So knowing how to write a letter alone cannot gain mark. It should be projected well. So that is very important. So here you see in the cam, the board area, I adjust for you for something. Yeah. So here you see, imagine this is my margin. This strip of tape is my margin. Because it is a board, I am not providing any separate margin. But while you start writing in the book on a paper, make a habit. Maintaining margin is going to be a very good writing. So remember it always, and it helps you better and to project well in the examinations. Margin is compulsory. Usually in your notebooks there is a default margin, but where you are writing in your notepads or in the examination answer sheets, you have to make one full scale width margin and present well. So I take this provided board as a page, and here I start. In the given lesson, letter to a friend, heading is mentioned as Hyderabad and date. Hyderabad full stop and date full stop. And date can be written in many formats. Okay, imagine today's date, 2nd July 2020. That can be written in words or in digits, variety. Imagine this is one way, this is another way. Any of the format you choose, nothing is wrong. Okay? And that too, you are writing an imaginary letter in the examination, so that you need not worry. Whether you followed the format of the letter is not. That is what going to be observed by the examiner and awarding mark. So, in day-to-day practice, you need to have accuracy with these varieties. This is regarding the date. And coming to station, in the provided letter, it is simply mentioned Hyderabad. By and by, everything is being very much precise, but make a habit of learning the core content. A personal letter is supposed to be started with a heading mentioning a detailed station address. Imagine we are residing in Pragati Nagar. I mention here Pragati Nagar is a sub-locality where I am residing, and this is the major one. So Pragati Nagar, comma, I mentioned, and Hyderabad full stop. Then I mentioned date, full stop. So even something more you can add. You can mention your apartment name on the top. But remember, mentioning that station's address, it should be progressing from smaller locality to the bigger locality. For example, I add something more. Ajanta Enclave. Imagine that is some apartment. I mentioned it. Flat number 201. See the sequence of writing. Flat number, small locality. Ajanta Enclave, flat is located in that apartment. This is bigger locality. This Ajanta Enclave is situated in Pragati Nagar. It is another bigger locality. And Pragati Nagar is situated in Hyderabad. There we end. We need not continue like Telangana and South India or something. That's nonsense. So end with the major station. So address also can be written like that. But we should not write name of the person who is writing the letter. Imagine I am writing the letter. This is my address without my name. Okay? So this is the actual thing to be followed. By and by it is simplified and we have come to this part. So whatever the way you can follow, I feel happy when you follow this actual one, because when it is the situation you need to know everything of something you learn. Okay? And see here, all the first letters of each line, they are very straight. This alignment is very important to bring beauty in a letter writing. So please observe that. Okay, so I go with this variety of heading. Okay, yes. Where to write heading? The right side top corner of your page. Okay, so assess how much space is required for your imaginary address there. So I am writing here address, flat number 201, Ajanta Enclave, Pragati Nagar, Hyderabad, full stop. End of each part of address I have written in different lines ended with comma. Hyderabad ended with full stop. Punctuation is that much important. Now date. Any format as we discussed earlier we can write should end with full stop. So heading part completed. Salutation. Imagine I am writing to my friend. So where you ended, in which line you ended the date, in the next line onwards you have to restart. I address my friend as dear friend. Come. Salutation. Come. Imagine. You need to be exactly in the next line. You cannot overlap in the same line writing date as well as salutation. So part 1 heading completed and part 2 salutation. Now I start some letter writing in some 3 paragraphs. Imagine. There is no limitation in writing a personal letter. So you can write any number of paragraphs. But write a precise length of paragraphs. Okay? And the length of paragraph, the first paragraph is too large and the second paragraph is very compressed. It's not like that. Okay? So you decide yourselves where to conclude the paragraph. And imagine I am writing this from this part. Okay, even in Word documents on computer, we give a tab space to start a paragraph. Likewise, so I just draw lines here as if writing something. You please imagine. So this is my first paragraph of introductory paragraph. I have written something here. Hi friend, how are you? I am fine. What about you? How are you doing nowadays? Something I write. So my first paragraph completed. And I come to the second paragraph which I would like to describe. Okay. The description part, again first line of the second paragraph I start where I have started first line of first paragraph. That brings beauty. This is called alignment of the text. Those who are associated with computer and all, you automatically know it. Nowadays, almost each one of you, even in your textbook, if we observe, each paragraph is written like this. So what I wanted, suppose I wanted to tell something about corona problem prevailing nowadays, then I write some lengthy paragraph, description. So I come to the conclusion part, third paragraph. I would like to suggest my friend to take some care and would like to give some hygienic advices, whatever it may, and convey my affectionate regards, all these greetings. So I conclude this paragraph like this. So my letter is completed. This is paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. And beginning of the first line of each paragraph is started at equal point. Okay, in different lines. So the letter part is completed. Paragraph 1, what we talked about this? This comes under introduction. For only your understanding, I am labeling here. This is introduction. As I mentioned some lengthy paragraph, here I describe. So description it is. We need not label all this, just for understanding. And I conclude the letter with conveying greetings and all, that I call conclusion, which creates some curiosity and lingers in the minds of readers. So all together it is 3 paragraphs of letter. It is called body of the letter. As a whole it is called body. Okay, and then comes subscription. I write here yours lovingly. There are variety of options you can write. You can write yours loving friend, lovingly yours, yours affectionately, anything. That is up to your creativity of vocabulary. But important thing is, in particularly in letter writing, when you write subscription starting with yours, don't use apostrophe. The word we use here, yours, is a pronoun. It doesn't need any of the apostrophe. Apostrophe in the sense, a stroke over the letter. And it gives a meaning of. Imagine, my father's name, F-A-T-H-E-R, first P-S. So, the name of my father, that is the meaning. But we are not intended for that. So, yours should be a simple word there, and end this with comma and mention your name and put full stop. Okay? Then you get it out. Sir, you asked me to write name and why it is some X mark. In public examinations, children get a number of doubts. Sir, shall we write our name or not? Something. It is all imaginary doubts. Make sure from this 8th class onwards, you can write your name. There is no problem in writing your name in the examination if ever you are writing this letter. Either personal letter or official letter. So, be bold, open and believe in yourselves. You can write anything but up to the requirement. Okay? Yes. So, this is what the pro forma of the letter that is mentioned in our lesson, letter to a friend. What in addition we discussed? Superscription. Imagine we are writing that address of my friend. So, imagine my friend's name is Razu. In the next line, I write here to P. Razu, Jompet. Okay, Rajamandri. Ended. So this comes superscription. So let us examine once again. Writer's address part along with the date, it is called heading, part 1. How you address your friend or family member or relative, that comes under salutation. Part 2. The total number of paragraphs you write dividing into introduction, description and conclusion is called body of the letter. Part 3 of letter. And how you end the letter using some phrases, that is subscription. Part 4. And what is the address of the recipient you mention at the left bottom, that is called superscription. So overall a letter can have 5 different elements. When we fulfill this, in fulfilling this, we need some creative ideas, wonderful vocabulary, and the manner of beautiful writing. So, with this, we can write a letter. So, associated with this video lesson, you are sent a worksheet provided with some hints for your help related to the present corona problem, and think of it. What has happened right from the beginning, March 22nd, Janata curfew onwards. But all your experiences you can mention, and the present situation, and the almost again the lockdown is about to come, I think. So, how you feel and what you like to share with your friend or relative or somebody. So, that is purely your imagination and creativity. But while writing, follow all these elements. Okay? So, have a great time. And the worksheet is already indicated at the footer area. That is to be sent to Dhanalakshmi Madam, our English teacher, Dhanalakshmi Madam, for evaluation, and her contact number is also provided there, or else your class teacher definitely will provide. So anyhow, I believe you have madam's number because she is your English teacher, so that for evaluation you can send to madam. Okay? Thank you children. Have a nice time.